Hi, and welcome to the end of day 96. I am at the Bearfence hut or shelter. They call them huts here in the Shenandoahs, but most places these are just shelters. So it was about 16 miles. I started at Skyland Resort here in the park, but let me recap. Let's back up just a little bit. So I got up at about 6:37 and started packing up. I had a nice breakfast because I was still at Open Arms Hostel. At about a little bit before 8 o'clock, we settled up with the hostel owner, and that work I did yesterday, the work at that person's house, to freight about a day's worth of day's stay, which was nice. So it came out to about $30, which worked out really well. So I ended up paying for 2 nights and a shared load of laundry, and I think she charges a little bit to pick you up and drop you off at the park, which is understandable because she has to pay for a pass to get in and out of the national park. They don't let her in and out for free. So I got there probably about 9 o'clock because we dropped off 2 of the other hikers first. They were about 10 miles behind me when they got picked up. And I walked about 16 miles. It's not the biggest day. There was an option to walk another almost mile to a pay tent site. It's $20 to pitch your tent at a tent site. It's got a bear box and a flush toilet and running water, which are all nice things, but I just spent a good amount of money on a hostel for 3 nights. And to be honest, it's been raining on and off, and with the hurricane stuff coming, I don't mind my tent getting wet, but there is no sun coming out to dry it. So it's not like I can pitch my tent, let it rain tonight, get my tent wet, and then halfway through the day stop for lunch for an hour and dry my tent out because the sun's out, because the sun has not been out for a while, at least up here. Down at Open Arms in the valley, the sun was out, but I'm not going back down to the valley for quite a while. So part of me is wishing I did a few more hours or a few more miles, but this is where the shelter is, and the next shelter would have made me do 28.5 miles, which is that's not possible. Or even if it was, with that late of a start, I would be beat for the next 3 or 4 days. So 16 miles is good. This shelter supposedly has a lot of mice, so we'll see tonight. There is an upper deck, if you can see behind me, and supposedly the roof leaks, so, but a roof over your head is a roof over your head. So I'm hoping that it won't be too bad tonight. I'm by myself as far as I know right now. The 2 closest hikers were those 2 at Open Arms with me, and they're 10 miles. They started, 10 miles behind me, and they had a pretty steep climb to start the day. So I don't know. One of them was talking about trying to do the 25 today to get here, or 20. It would be like 26. If he does, great. He's a really nice person, and he's hoping to be done by Halloween. I'm still set for November. I'm just slow and steady at this point. Not really slow. 16 is still pretty good. And I'm babbling, which is not good. So, sorry. Day 96 went okay. I am still a little tired. You think 2 days off I'd have all the energy in the world, but I don't. So day 96, 16 miles, Bearfence hut, and I just saw a mosquito for the first time today. So, thank you, and have a nice day.